W's and L's, the weekly recap show where we give a dub to the things that we do like and the L's to the things that we don't. I'm going to go ahead and start off first with a couple of L's. Should be quick L's.
Okay.
A lot of celebrity boxing must have happened recently, I guess, according to my timeline. But I did see one clip of Adrian Peterson getting dropped by Leveon Bell.
Oh, wait, what the fuck?
Noodle legs. Straight noodle legs. I need you to look at his eyes when he gets dropped. If Adrian Peterson didn't have CTE before, he definitely has it now.
Is Le'Veon Bell not playing football anymore?
I don't think so. I'm almost certain he's not.
Well, not if he's celebrity boxing. Damn, AP. Why the fuck would you do this?
Couldn't tell you.
What's up with these football?
Could not tell you, but that man got dropped like really bad too. Let me see if I can.
You do not have the capacity for that, big man.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Yeah, man. I don't like this because it feels like when you were in the NFL, it felt prestigious. Like this is the best athlete in the world, or one of them, right? He's performing and competing at a world-class level. This feels like carny shit.
Oh, for sure.
Like in the Target parking lot carnival shit.
Yep.
Come on. Former NFL star Adrian Peterson gets knocked the fuck out.
It's like, come on, man. This is diminishing to your legacy.
Especially when both of them are free agents that could be in the NFL right now.
And I can't understand how much could they possibly be paying you? This shit was not even on network television. No. How much could they possibly be paying you to make you do some shit like this?
I got no answer for that. But considering Adrian Peterson is 37 and Le'Veon Bell is younger than I am, probably wasn't a good idea to go to
he's
ring
not
with
even 30 years old, is he?
He is 30.
Okay.
He turned 30 in February. So, yeah.
Yeah, man.
He's still in his prime, and AP not so much. Now, I don't know why he's not in the NFL, but...
Who else fought? You said there were a lot of celebrity fights.
Yeah, Nick Young was apparently fighting, and he looked
Swaggy
lost.
P?
He looked lost in the ring.
Who did he fight?
I don't know. I don't remember the other name. I just saw Nick Young.
Playboy Cardi?
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
Over
see.
Iggy?
No. It looks like it was some influencer, maybe. Because I don't know who this guy is.
Oh, okay.
Malcolm Minnicon?
Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know who it was. I don't know, some guy. Nick Young fought some guy while Le'Veon Bell was fighting AP.
Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, no, he had the noodle legs, and I just thought that was kind of crazy. I'm giving my last L to Kim Karrdashian. Now, you would probably think I'm giving her an L for all the sex tape stuff going on with Ray J. You would think I'd be giving her an L for the fact that there were actually multiple tapes, and Kris Jenner had also watched them to decide which tape to release, which is all gross and really bad and L-worthy for sure. I'm giving Kim Karrdashian an L because earlier this week she announced that she would love to join the MCU.
Fuck no.
But they do have a lot of similarities, mainly in how they use black men to get billions of dollars and then just throw them away like it's nothing afterwards. So, maybe it'd be a good fit.
Oh, my God. Look, I guess you can do some shit like Meg Thee Stallion did, but it's like, we're trying to get less of that over here. You know what I mean? We're trying to get less of that. We don't need it. We don't need it. I don't think people are calling for it.
No, I don't think anybody is calling for that.
No one is calling for that.
Gross.
I don't even think I've seen Kim Kardashian act in anything.
I remember seeing her in a scary movie type movie.
Oh, that spoof movie. Yeah. It was like Epic movie or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yep.
Damn it.
Yep. That's the best that I've seen her in. And that was pretty awful. So.
Yep.
But, Jack Harlow can get a role out here. I'm sure Kim Kardashian can get something.
Jack Harlow might be her next victim.
Gross. All right, on to my dubs. I want to give a dub to the squad homies reposting videos and sharing them on their timeline.
Yeah.
So we have reached another level with the squad homies to where you guys are just coming through.
Appreciate that for sure, always.
Absolutely. Look, man, we definitely appreciate any time you guys share amongst your friends and all that good stuff. So, hey, keep doing it, bro.
For sure.
Appreciate y'all.
For sure.
I'm going to give a dub to the internet. Totally forgot to discuss this last week, but the internet absolutely roasted Bow Wow when he announced that he had a $1,000 meet and greet package.
Man, boy, yo, you niggas, y'all love yourselves so fucking much. Who in they right fucking mind? Boy, I'd have to double take and check my account to see Ye for $1,000. Do you ever think I would? I'm not spending $10 to come see you. Shad, come on, man. Come on, fam.
If I care enough to see him for free. But not only did they roast him, but it prompted a discussion on Twitter about whether or not you should take $2,900 in food stamps or a dinner with Bow Wow.
Give me the stamps. Give me the stamps.
1,000%. Hey,
fuck.
Take the food stamps. Take the food stamps if you're ever given the opportunity to meet Bow Wow.
Fam, man.
If Jay-Z isn't going to tell you nothing, Bow Wow is going to tell you the worst advice you've ever heard in your life.
$1,000. So what does that come with?
I don't know. Apparently the $1,000 package did come with a bunch of shit. Like you get like 30 minutes of time with him, and then
30 minutes.
It was like a whole bunch of just dumb shit. It was just like,
ooh, man, 30 minutes for a rack.
Yeah, nah, bro.
Boy, you hungry, bro? You trying to get a scam off? That's what this is. I can smell a scam. You hungry? You starving?
Well, they definitely had to come with the Chris Brown pictures as well.
That's some scamming ass shit. I come to an autograph session and sit in the room with you for 30 minutes for free. The hell is wrong with you?
And that would feel like a waste of time.
Christ.
That's my dubs, and I got one toss up. It seems that Sesame Street brought on their first black woman puppeteer. Her name is Meghan Peace. Mm-hmm. The puppet that she's going to be doing is a little black girl. Okay. But I just can't help but feel like this is just a response out of, all the...
from the racism happening at their parks?
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like that's a good thing just in general that they're hiring more black people to be around, but I think it's just a response and they would have never done it if this thing didn't happen.
Sure. I'm not watching Sesame Street. My son's not watching it. It's just I don't even know what the impact of Sesame Street is these days. So good for you.
Even though it was all over your HBO Max.
That one day.
Yeah.
Anyways, Michael. All right. Negative Nancy this week. Got all L's. Folks.
Yikes.
Grace Randolph gets my first L. For trying her best not to be offensive and still being extremely offensive in the meantime. So, Grace Randolph's making a reaction to the new Black Adam trailer. Starts out talking about Aldous Hodge as Hawkman. Oh, she says it looks great. Because that's how she talks. It looks great. Except, I don't know why they tried to copy T'Challa. I just don't understand it. And I was just like, oh, fucking hell. So it's like, on one side, she's making a fair point, right? She's talking about Aldous Hodge being a character like Mr. Terrific. And, that seems to be a sentiment that's really growing, that we would like to see originally black characters that are going to live on and be propagated over and over and over and over again, as opposed to race swaps, right? Yeah. Okay, sounds good, Grace Randolph. That's benign enough. I just don't know why they tried to discount T'Challa, or they tried to make him discount T'Challa. Like, bitch. So anybody in a suit, any black man in a suit that looks relatively futuristic looks the same. It's a ripoff of Black Panther, huh? There's no difference between Hawkman and Black Panther that you could distinguish enough that those two are not, they're not different enough. Not a black cat suit going over your entire body as compared to some fucking nipple holsters and some wings.
Some really large gold wings.
Yeah, you're right. Those things look exactly the same. It is a apples to apples comparison, and they absolutely ripped off Disney Marvel's Black Panther. 100% Grace.
Clearly. She can't tell black people apart.
Oh, no, she can't. No, she can't. Oh, my God. All right, so I am hereby announcing my strike of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Uh-oh.
I will not be watching a single game for the Lakers this season until Russell Westbrook is off of the team. Either Russell Westbrook or Pat Bev. If you end up moving Pat Bev again, good on you. I will not watch a single game with them two playing together in that backcourt. I said this before. I guess they thought I was playing because he's still on the roster.
Well, Pat Bev has the playoff experience.
And they out there fucking acting like they like each other on the court, fake buddy, and the shit pissed me off.
Yes, bro, because Pat Bev has the playoff experience to take them to the next level.
Fam, I will not be watching as long as you plan to march out a LeBron, Patrick Beverly, Russell Westbrook, Damian Jones, and Anthony Davis lineup. I am not here for it. I will not watch it. I will not subject myself to that ugliness. I'm not going to do it. Unacceptable. Unacceptable! Getting that shit fixed immediately.
Me, on the other hand, as a Cavs fan, I love it. Keep it up.
Holy shit.
Keep doing what you're doing, Lakers organization. You guys are doing great.
Now, there was no way in hell we were going to give up the picks that Cleveland gave to get Donovan Mitchell.
For sure.
But y'all better get somebody. Y'all better get somebody and quick. Until then, I'm going to stay out of the NBA season this season. Or at the very least, the Laker games.
Yikes.
Meghan Markle is getting the L for me.
Meghan Markle?
Meghan Markle?
Oh, they just did Merkel.
I did. Is that not how you say it? I thought it was...
It's Markle. Not
Markle. Anyways.
Yep, we just had a...
So, Meghan is getting an L for me. Her little snippet of her podcast this week. Or was she on a... She's either on a podcast or she has her own podcast.
Neither would shock me.
Apparently, Meghan never knew what it was to be a black woman until she got involved with the royal family and all that stuff started happening with her baby and stuff.
What?
That was the first time that Meghan Markle has felt like a black woman, not a biracial woman.
Now I feel bad for trying to correct you on her name. Who gives a shit about that? What is she thinking?
I'm sorry. Have you seen a picture of Meghan Markle's mom?
Bam. Clearly.
How the fuck do you grow up with this woman as your mother and not know
black.
that you're black? Or at least part black. Or at least had an experience where you felt what it was like to be black. Or at least accepted your situation of who you are genetically and realizing how one side of that is treated in this country.
Now, I'm not going to discount her experience with literally an entire country hating her because essentially she's black. But no, I don't believe that for 1 second.
Girl. And if it is, that is so sad. It took you to get treated black by some white people in a whole foreign country for you to realize that you black to them. It's an interesting predicament to be in as a biracial kid, to not be black enough, I guess, but then knowing that your white side will never let you own that whiteness the way that they do. So it's an interesting thing. What do you choose to do? You turn yourself into Christian Walker or you know, the Trump twins? The light skinned guys with the hazel eyes, or the or do you? I don't know.
The Hodge twins.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Or do you just double down on your blackness? I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you to do, but boy,
I
I
heard
wish
that at some
on
point
people.
the Hodge twins have admitted to only doing that to make bread.
Did
from
they?
it, which is even worse. But
Oh, well, you seen the one TikTok chick, right? The black girl.
Which one?
Who was making money off of wearing that Make America Great Again hat?
Of course.
Like she literally set up like a I think it was either it was a GoFundMe or some sort of fundraiser going on.
Racks.
Like, I'm a black conservative, blah, blah, blah. They ate that shit up and got her 100 racks.
Get the bag.
Ate that shit up.
Actually, don't get the bag that way. That's a little
And then
nuts,
got the fuck up out of there. Got the fuck up out of there. Okay.
What an
Meghan
elaborate
Markle's
way
taken
to
care
scam.
of. EA Sports and whoever licensed this game to them is getting an L from me. So we got some information on what the EA game is going to be. So it's a period game set in World War II. Steve Rogers, Captain America. It was Azuri, I believe it is. It's going to be T'Challa's grandfather. It's going to be the Black Panther in the game. And then you have one of the Howling Commandos is going to be in the game too, so you can play as one of them.
I think that is another game that they are working on. I want to say JP said that was a different game.
Was it? That's what I heard. I thought that was the game.
To be determined. I feel like somebody said that wasn't.
Well,
the
maybe
game.
let's hold that one back then.
Okay, hold on. I think I got it pulled here. Captain America and Black Panther video game from Uncharted creator revealed at D23. The mysterious Marvel game from Skydance New Media has been revealed.
Skydance.
An untitled World War II set adventure starring Captain America and Black Panther. 4 heroes, 2 worlds, 1 war.
So then let me take that back. That bullshit stamp goes to Skydance and not EA for that fucking terrible game. And then EA is probably going to get another L because the rumors are still that it's not T'Challa in that game either. So, guess we got 2 stinkers from 2 different game studios. That's surprising. 2 stinkers, 2 different game studios. What's the common denominator?
T'Challa. Not being
People still might buy the Skydance game just because it has Cap in it. It's a Cap-led game. But it won't be for the Black Panther, whose name 90% of MCU fans don't know of.
Yep.
Woo!
1,000%.
Let's see how much Black Panther actually means to those fans when you start introducing characters that they don't give a shit about. Let's see. Let's see. All right, toss up. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it. Queen is dead.
Yes.
Queen did a lot of awful shit on the continent. A lot of terrible shit.
Pretty much a colonizer. Pretty much the epitome of a colonizer.
She literally has the world's most valuable diamond sitting in her jewelry collection. It is stolen, as are a lot of the British royal jewelry. Should we meme her death? Do we have a right to meme her death? Do we have a right to say who deserves to be dead at all?
I personally stay clear of all that death shit. Like, I don't make fun of anybody's death, even if I did not like them while they were here. I just feel really weird about it, and in some ways, I kind of feel like it's a little bit evil, especially to wish death on people. I don't fuck with it. Wasn't a huge fan of the Queen, but I'm not going to sit here and make fun of it.
If you are from one of these countries where British colonization has ravished you or has, adversely affected your lineage, your history, your even your personal life, I am not going to tell you how to handle, the death of what in many people's eyes around the world is an enemy. I can't say that I would consider her to be an ally of mine. Mm-hmm. How could I? Saying that somebody, as we said about, when Kevin Samuels unfortunately passed away, what's homeboy's name? Girl's on trial right now for killing him. Abu Saleh.
Yeah, Courtney, something or other.
Yep. Abu Saleh, that guy. It is not for any of us to decide. Even if we hate that person, even if that person means no one who shares our melanin good, it's not our right to say who deserves to die. That's just my opinion.
I agree.
It's not your right. And from this aspect of it being your enemy, are you a soldier? Were you going to be the one to take her out if you had the opportunity? Because if you're going to be right there in the face of of your enemy and say, oh no, well, it's not my place to kill that person. Why is it your place to then say that they should have been dead? I don't get that. I don't know, man. She was an old lady. She was 96 years old. It was bound to happen at some point, unfortunately. But it's something morbid about the way that we dance around death these days. Not even just in the instance of people who we don't like. It's weird, y'all. It's weird how we deal with death nowadays.
And then, where does the line stop at where you make fun of a person's death?
Like, okay, she didn't do anything good for me, therefore I won't mourn her. Fine. That's actually the most mild. That's fine. There's also, okay, well, I'm going to spend this time to remind people about all the awful shit that she did, because she did a lot of awful shit. That's even okay. It's a little worse, but it's fine. Then there's, I am going to take part in the vitriol around her just for the sake of joining the club. Then you come over here and it's the people who are joyful about her dying. Look, man, I can't tell you how to feel. And again, if her actions in the British Parliament's actions of colonizing Africa led to the death or destruction of or the the assimilation of your people, your land, your resources. Who am I to tell you not to want that person off the earth? All I'm gonna tell you is that I don't feel comfortable with us as a society deciding who lives and dies like we're canceling them.
That plus,
I'm not comfortable with that at all.
In the race of saying the most disrespectful shit about the Queen, some people were throwing out shots at like King Von and shit, like, oh, when Queen Elizabeth
like Queen Elizabeth is in hell with King Von. Are you fucking kidding me?
Like,
what? Now you get to decide why someone dies, and now you get to tell them where they go in the afterlife too, because now you're God.
Sick. Vile.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Very morbid. Very morbid. Again, I ain't gonna tell you what to do. She doesn't really deserve the sympathy. It's more of the state of your own soul. It's more about the state of your own moral code. What is okay and what's not okay. Somebody loved her. And so, I mean, even for the sake of that person, you don't want to just not be on the internet talking about that at this time, at this moment.
Shit, just ignore it.
Or you can just not talk about it. Yeah, since you dislike the Queen so much, you cannot talk about it. Did you see a single "The Queen is dead" tweet from back of the bus? No. You know why? Because I didn't give a shit. But I'm also not about to come out here and be like, yeah, that bitch should have been dead. Should have been dead a long time ago. Ha ha. That's not my place.
Yeah, agreed.
So the biggest thing that happened at the expo for me was Derrick Boseman accepting the reward for Chadwick Boseman on his behalf, the Legends Award. We found out that Derrick Boseman was going to be accepting the award for him with his mother, father, and widow in the crowd, which I thought was a very good show of sign, because I hadn't seen all of them in the same place since his passing. So that was encouraging. We found out maybe at Friday that he was going to be doing this?
Yeah.
Which is interesting to me, because that says to me that it was decided upon relatively quickly, or at a moment's notice when it was actually decided. Mm-hmm. So again, I feel like that's something that you would announce when you announce the award, if that was the case. So, that doesn't. I don't know if that means anything either way, but just something interesting about it. Let me say first about Disney. We've been sitting up here telling you since pretty much this stuff started that nothing Disney had done to this point directly honors Chadwick Boseman. The only thing that they've done is promoted the movie where they're going to liken a superhero's death to his real life death and promote that death, right? Sell it back to you to sell tickets.
Yeah.
That was true until Saturday night, when they gave that man an award honoring him as a Disney legend, and had his family Not the coworkers, not Ryan and Lupita and Angela Bassett and Letitia Wright and the crew and all of that. His blood, the people that survived him, his widow, his brother, his mother, father. The people who can actually claim that they loved and knew the real Chadwick Boseman. That is a honorable thing to do. Putting a man's surviving family out front as you are trying to honor him is honorable. And this is the first time, and I mean it, the absolute first time that they have done something outwardly that shows that they are honoring him besides talking about it.
And giving them the platform to speak on, their grief and.
So I absolutely commend Disney because this is something that we've been asking them to do. As soon as they announced the award, we asked who's accepting it. Who's accepting it? So I thought that was great. I thought that was great that he was there to speak on his brother's behalf. Now, let's talk about what was said. He thanked Disney. He talked about his brother's journey of having cancer and working through that to still go out there and do physical tasks for Black Panther. I thought the way that he talked about that stuff was very, very pointed. Like, he's telling you the type of blood, sweat, and dedication and tears that Chadwick put into this role to get it seen, to get it done, the things that he did on a daily basis to make sure that not only did he eat for himself, but made sure the people around him ate. Sidebar, does that sound like someone who would want all that work to be retired? I still haven't seen the entire speech, right? Just from start to finish. I've seen a couple clips. Seen what was said in the beginning about accepting the award. I've seen a couple things in the middle talking about what he did when he was sick. Obviously, that's what we just did. This last one is for anyone that saw that Chadwick Boseman, that Derrick Boseman was going to be at D23 and immediately went to like a gotcha. Like, I feel like that's what some people tried to use this at. Oh shit, Derrick Boseman there. It's really over with now. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Whew, I can finally stop feeling awkward about Disney not, centering Black projects within the MCU. And, oh, man, Derrick Boseman's there to co-sign. Oh, man, I feel much better. See, guys, look here. Look, Derrick's over there, guys. Derrick's with Disney, guys. Look.
You're talking about the family? Here's the family.
But then, did you hear what he said to close out the speech? He thanks his mother and his father and calls them legends and tells them that it's because it takes a king and a queen to create a king. And so in that brief sentence, of course, he's thanking his mother and father for helping, for raising him and obviously raising Chadwick and bringing them into the world. But do you think for 1 second that this man just 5-6 months ago was telling TMZ that his brother would have wanted the role recast? That 2 years ago, in an interview with Urban Faith Ministries, he told that he believed back then, before they'd even started shooting, that he believed that they would replace T'Challa with Shuri, and that Hollywood wasn't comfortable with the imagery of a Black man leading an uncolonized nation. Do you think for 1 second that man didn't mean anything else with that statement? In preparation for a movie where they plan to remove a king and, if rumors hold serve, groom a new king, you need a king and a queen to make a king. You need it. Not a war dog baby mama, a king and a queen together. Stop it. That man went up there to accept that award on his brother's behalf, and he did so eloquently. He would have done it 2 years ago if they had the scheduled D23 that was happening during the COVID year. Would have had it last year if they'd actually had a D23. So miss me with all the gotcha shit. And then, mind you, are they not doing reshoots as we speak? 2 months before the movies come out?
That's what I've heard.
Now, Thor: Love and Thunder was doing reshoots pretty close up until their release, and that didn't go too well. I don't know what the reshoots are over, y'all. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what, I did talk to somebody that was in the hall though while they were showing that, and their description of Derrick's speech was, he knows where he is and he knows what they were there to do. I'm kind of paraphrasing, and so he kind of went about his business in an orderly fashion, but he didn't pull any punches. He kept it absolutely real, not just about his brother, but I think in a subliminal way about the franchise and what we are to expect. I'm extremely proud to say that we are on the side that we're on. Hearing that man speak, hearing what he said, and knowing everything that we've done leading up to this, I feel completely validated in my stance.
Yeah,
I often do every time he speaks, so it feels good. That is a wrap, man. Take off that Negro Diamonds hat.
Save it for another week.
Yeah, it'll be back. You believe you me. This was a good week.
Yikes. Yikes.
Give us a final tally at the end. Let us know what we did. Make sure you give us your dubs and L's in the comments below. Let us know what you got a dub at, L, anything about our dubs and L's. Also, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And come back next week for another dubs and L's video.
Make sure you check out our playlist of W's and L's. Get caught up on the things that we talked about in previous weeks. And make sure you subscribe, like my man said. We like to do this every Wednesday at 10 o'clock.